will see a post box dancing. How the heck is it going, Ninja Clan? And welcome to episode 7 of my Wind Waker HD walkthrough. First of all, I'd like to thank my brother for giving me this souvenir he got from Cancun, Mexico. It's a really colorful shirt and I really like it. Thanks, man. But second of all, there's a quest that requires 20 golden feathers that we need. So if you get less than 20 golden feathers when doing this dungeon, you can always come right out to this area to farm golden feathers. And all you need to do is lure the Peahats, that's what these flying enemies are called, over to this area and use your grappling hook to grab a golden feather from them. And when the first two are defeated, you can fly a little bit off of the island and then back to lure the third Peahat to your location. Just like that. And then left target and grapple, and then use your Deku leaf to defeat him. So you can always head out here if you don't have 20 golden feathers by the end of this dungeon. So head inside. And this is the Forbidden Woods. So go ahead and take care of the choo-choos, and then head up the path to the right, and more choo-choos will appear. And go ahead and deal with them quickly, and then open the treasure chest. Inside the treasure chest is the dungeon map. Notice that there is an uncovered pot in this room, which means once we get the other two pots, we can transport between them back to this room easily. Now, once you've got the treasure chest, go ahead and go to the left side of the room and pick up the nut. Then go up the center of the room and throw the nut at the flower on the door. If you get too close, the flower will close up, so make sure to throw it from a distance. And once you hit the center, it will destroy the barrier, keeping the door closed. So go through the door. Now in this room, there's actually a treasure chest at the very bottom and a treasure chest at the top that we can't get yet because we don't have the right item. So just go into this Boko Baba Bud and fly over to this Boko Baba Bud on the right side and drop into it. Then fly over to this Boko Baba Bud on your left side. And then on your right side again, fly over to this platform with the Boko Baba Bud. Now there's a bomb over here and some chew jellies will appear, and I recommend hitting the bomb to take care of them. Once they're dealt with, wait for the bomb to grow back, pick up the bomb, and set it next to this flower bud on the door. Then walk away from the door so the flower bud will open, and the door will be cleared, so head through. Alright, you will see what look like leaf fans, so go ahead and hit the leaf switch, and the platform will come over. Then hop on the platform, and point at the opposite wall that you want to go towards. So we want to go that direction, so point the opposite direction, and press the Deku leaf button to get the platform to move. Do that again, and then jump over to the other platform and head through the door. Whenever you see a Peahat in this dungeon, make sure to grapple it so you can get a golden feather, because we will need 20 golden feathers for a piece of heart later. Once the Peahats are taken care of, take care of the Boko Babas as well. Once you destroy the Boko Baba on the right, he will leave behind a Boko Baba Bud. So jump in the Boko Baba Bud and jump up to the next platform, which also has a Boko Baba Bud, and jump in that, and jump up to the next platform, and you will notice that there is another flower blocking the doorway. Hit the leaf switch with your Deku leaf, and jump over to the platform when it gets close enough. And then hit the opposite wall with your Deku leaf, And if you notice, there's actually a treasure chest halfway down this room. So jump off of the platform and use your Deku leaf to fly down to it. And open the chest. You will find 20 rupees. Head back up to where we were and get the platform back. Once the platform is back, jump on and face the opposite wall that you want to go to. And blow with your Deku leaf. That will bring you to this platform which has boards in front of a nut. So go ahead and hit the boards and pick up the Deku nut and jump over to the platform and put the nut down on the opposite side of where you're going to blow. Then blow on the wall. And then pick up the Deku nut again. And run across and throw the Deku nut at the flower. Then head through the door. Now in this room, there is a nut in the middle that seems to be unguarded, but when you walk forwards, you will see a bunch of spiky vines surrounding the nut. So in order to beat this room, you have to blow the nut with your Deku leaf, and then pick it up, and run towards the flower and throw the nut at the flower. Boom. And head through the door. In this room, there will be a flower that will be held up by 5 vines, as well as some moving platforms. So head to your right, and then use your grappling hook to grapple this point, and swing across and let go. And there are some moving platforms here, so jump on the first moving platform, and then wait for it to move towards the center, and jump towards the second moving platform, and then wait for it to move to the nut platform, and jump to the nut platform. Then grab the nut, and jump to the central platform, and then jump to this platform with the flower on it, and throw the nut at the flower. Before going through the door, jump on this moving platform and wait for it to bring you up. Then jump on this moving platform and wait for it to bring you up again. And then jump to this platform where there's a pile of leaves. Use your Deku leaf on the pile of leaves, and that will uncover a transporting pot. Alright, now fly back towards the door that we just uncovered. So jump off of the platform and use your Deku leaf to fly over. And drop down. Then head through the door. Okay, so in this room, jump across the cavern, and a bunch of spiky balls will attach to you. Go ahead and drop into this pit and do a spin attack to destroy most of the spiky balls, then gather up the rest of the spiky balls on you, and do another spin attack. Once all the spiky balls are dealt with, open the treasure chest, and you will get 10 rupees. How nice. Then head back up, and jump across the cavern again, and go through the door. This room is a bit tricky because there are tons of underground spiky vines that will try and hinder your way, that create sort of a maze. So whenever you're in this room, walk a little slower than you would normally go. First we will go to our left, and take a left, and then take a right, and then we will come to this bomb. Pick up this bomb, and place it near these boards. That will lead us to a treasure chest. Go ahead and open the treasure chest. And inside will be the compass. You got the compass. Now you can see where things are hidden in the dungeon. View the map screen and see for yourself. After you open the chest, go ahead and pick up the bomb again and run towards this higher platform and throw the bomb towards the boards, which should blow up the boards. Make sure the boards are blown up, and then continue back through the maze the way you came, until you get back to the door. And now we must go through the maze to get to the second set of boards we've blown up. So go ahead and go to the right, and go left, then right, then left, then right, then left, and then right up to this area with the treasure chest and the Boko Baba Bud. Open the treasure chest, and you will get a small key. Now go in the Boko Baba Bud, and you can fly straight to the door, or you can go to this higher area to get a joy pendant. So I'm going to fly over to the second Boko Baba Bud, and fly to this highest pot, and inside the pot should be a joy pendant. And then fly to the door, and let go. Go through the door. Take care of these spiky balls again, and when you jump across, some choo-choos will spawn, so you can either ignore them or deal with them. Once you defeat them or ignore them, head through the door, and then go to the central platform, and then to the nut platform, and unlock the door with your key, and head through. There will be some more Peahats in this room, so you should farm golden feathers from them. And then hit this leaf switch with your Deku leaf to get the platform to come over. Jump on the platform and face the opposite wall that you want to go and use your Deku leaf. Then jump off the platform and head through the door. In this room is a Mothula, which is this creature right here. So go ahead and fight this Mothula until he dies. And then take care of the Boko Babas in this room too. There are also Peahats in this room, so make sure to grab any golden feathers that you can. Then hop in one of the Boko Baba Buds and shoot yourself up to the second level. There will be a Boko Baba Bud on this column, so hop in that as well and shoot yourself up into the third level. Alright, on the third level, you will see 3 Peahats, as well as a door with 2 flowers on it with vines that we can't go through yet, and an unsealed door. And also a grappling hook. So go up with the grappling hook point, and press the right trigger to stop yourself, and walk up, climb up, and then use your grappling hook again to get the second grappling point, and let go when you're above the platform. Then wait for the moving platform to come down and jump to it, and wait for it to raise you up and jump to the second moving platform. Then jump to the next platform and you will find a treasure chest, which has a joy pendant in it. You got a joy pendant. You can keep it in your spoils bag. These pendants are said to flock to those who spread joy, like butterflies to nectar-filled blossoms. Okay. And once you have that, you can make your way back down to the open door. And go through the open door. And this is the Miniboss Room. Powder will sprinkle down on you, and it's coming from one of these winged Mothulas. So to defeat the winged Mothula, I suggest targeting him and using your Deku leaf to blast him with air. And then when he gets to ground level, go ahead and hit him with the sword to take off one of his wings. Continue that process until he has no wings left. At which point he will be just like a regular Mothula, so go ahead and take him out the same way you've been taking out the other Mothulas. Once you defeat him, the door with the treasure chest will open up. Open the treasure chest to get the dungeon item, which happens to be the Boomerang. Target specific objects by holding the button you set it to and aiming at something until the red targeting cursor changes to a glowy circle with spikes. You can target up to 5 objects at once. So this is a very handy item. Go ahead and equip it to one of your buttons. But basically, it's a projectile item, and it lets you target up to 5 targets at once. So to get out of this room, go ahead and target the switches above the door, one at a time. And as you can see, circles will appear around the targets. Then let go of the button. Once the door is unlocked, go ahead and go through it. Peahats are a lot easier to take out with the Boomerang because it just takes 2 Boomerang hits. So go ahead and farm golden feathers from it, and then take them out with the Boomerang. Once you have dealt with the Peahats, take out your Boomerang and target the 2 flowers on the door and let it go. That will destroy the 2 flowers and allow you passage through the door. So go ahead and head through. Okay. So for this room, you need to clear a path to the other side. So target the vines holding the spiky fruits, and once you let go of your Boomerang, it will chop down the vines, leaving you a path to fly through. So once that is done, use your Deku Leaf to glide over to the other side. There's a treasure chest on the left, which has a joy pendant. We will need at least 20 of these for Mrs. Marie, so make sure you keep collecting them. Once you have opened the chest, head through the door. And we will be back in the room with the giant flower. So go ahead and glide over to the giant flower, and then target the vines with your Boomerang and let it fly. This will drop the giant flower down a big hole, unlocking the second part of the dungeon. Once you are at the bottom, jump across to the open door and go through. Take care of the Peahat, and then I suggest you take out all of these spiky balls in the room with your Boomerang. It's pretty satisfying, actually. Once the spiky balls are dealt with, jump over to the central platform, then jump to your right and jump across to this next platform. Purple hands that will drain your magic will appear. If they grab you, they will drain your magic, as well as choo-choos, and the purple hands will keep growing back. So once you've dealt with the purple hands and choo-choos, or ignored them, head through the door. And you will be in a room with another flower held up by vines, so go ahead and jump on the flower and jump across to the treasure chest. Open the chest to find a yellow rupee. Then jump on top of the flower and target the vines with your Boomerang. And at the bottom will be an Octorok that shoots a rock at you, so make sure to use your left trigger and right trigger simultaneously to hit his rock back. There will be a bomb on one side and a barred door on the other. So go ahead and grab the bomb, hop over to the flower, and throw the bomb at the wood beams, causing the wood beams to explode. And then go through the door. Now in this room will be another invisible chest containing a Tingle statue over to the right here on that platform. But we can't get it until we have bombs, so just ignore it for now. Take care of the Peahats, and then blow the leaves from this column and jump over. Take care of this Boko Baba bud. And jump over. Then jump to the central platform and you'll notice a treasure chest inside with a flower on top of it that would close if you got too close. Make your way to the opposite side of the island and take out all of the spiky balls and jump to it. Then take out the Boko Baba and jump to that column and go in the Boko Baba bud that it produces and fly to this platform. Use your Deku leaf on this leaf switch to get the platform to come over to you. Then point the opposite direction of where you want to go and use your Deku leaf twice. You will come to a platform with a bomb, so go ahead and grab the bomb, jump to the platform, and throw the bomb into the hole, which will blow up the flower on the treasure chest. So go ahead and jump in the hole and open the chest. You got a treasure chart. And this treasure chart will lead to a piece of heart eventually, so I suggest you get it. Then crouch and crawl out of this hole and leave the room the way you came in. Once we're back out in this room, cut down the flower again with your boomerang, and then jump to the flower and use both left trigger and right trigger to deflect the rock back at the Octorok. Then, face the opposite wall of the direction you want to go in and use your Deku leaf to sail the flower. Eventually, you will see 2 more Octoroks, so make sure you have your shield out and deflect their rocks back at them. Then continue sailing the flower towards the platform where they are, and then jump onto the platform. And more purple hands and choo-choos will spawn, so either defeat them or ignore them and head through the door. In this room, you'll want to head up the ramp, and then when you get to the top, you'll want to target these 5 targets around the room. So target 1, then go either clockwise or counterclockwise to the other 4 targets, and once all of them are targeted, let go of your boomerang. Okay, try that again. Keep doing so until you hit all 5 targets consecutively. And that will open the door to the chest, so head down and get the chest. Inside will be the big key. You got the big key. Use it to gain entrance to the room where the dungeon's boss lurks. Go ahead and try and leave the room, and 2 moblins will drop down. I recommend using your boomerang to stun the moblins to take care of them more easily. You can also grab a skull necklace from each one using your grappling hook. Once you are done fighting the moblins, head back up the ramp. Once you are at the top of the ramp, target the grappling hook target with your grappling hook, and swing to the platform and let go. Then head through the door. This will lead you back to the room with all the spiky balls in it. So take care of the spiky balls first, and then jump down, and some choo-choos will spawn. You can take care of them if you want, and then jump over to the platform, and jump back to the central platform, and then jump to the door, and go through the door. Once you are through the door, hit the leaf switch with your Deku leaf and quickly jump in the Boko Baba Bud and fly over towards the flower and wait until the flower pushes you up and then fly to the side and cancel your leaf. Look for the door with the 2 flowers covering it and hit them with your boomerang. Jump over to the open door and go through. Go ahead and take down these Mothulas. And the vines will go away. Also, a treasure chest will appear. Go get the treasure chest. And you will get a joy pendant. And then head through the door. This will be the room adjacent to the boss room. So go ahead and break the pot with the sticks in it, pick up a stick, and light it on fire. Then walk over to the pot and light the lid on fire. That will open up the pot, making you able to transport between the 3 pots in the dungeon. So before we enter the boss room, I will show you how to get the 2 chests that we haven't gotten yet, as well as a secret Easter egg. So go ahead and go into the pot. And once you come to the room with all of the choo-choos spawning, go up the middle path and through the door. In this room, there's a treasure chest at the bottom and at the top that you can get with the boomerang. So go ahead and fall down to the bottom and target the flower on the chest with your boomerang and open the chest. And that chest will give you a Knight's Crest. We need 10 Knight's Crest to learn a really cool move, so make sure to collect as many of them as possible. Okay, now hop back in this Boko Baba Bud and jump to this next Boko Baba Bud and let go. Then jump to this next Boko Baba Bud and let go. And then fly to this Boko Baba Bud and let go. And then fly to this Boko Baba Bud and fly to this Boko Baba Bud. And fly to this platform over here with the Boko Baba Bud. And then hop in that. And fly to this platform. And then fly to this platform with the Boko Baba on it, as well as the pot. But watch out, that is not a Boko Baba Bud. That is the actual thing. So take care of the Boko Baba. And then, if you want, you can break the pot for a joy pendant. And then hop in the Boko Baba Bud and fly to the opposite side of the room, where there is another Boko Baba Bud, as well as a treasure chest. Go ahead and drop down and hit the treasure chest flower with your boomerang. Inside the treasure chest, you will get a treasure chart. Alright. Now head back through the door we came in, which will be this one down here. So head through this door. And before heading back to the boss room, I will show you an Easter egg that makes beating the boss very easy. Don't forget, you can farm these Peahats for golden feathers if you don't have 20. So if you don't have 20 at this point, I suggest you farm them for golden feathers. And all you have to do is lure them over, by standing on the edge here, left target them, and use your grappling hook to take their golden feathers from them. Once you've taken care of the Peahats, change the wind direction to southeast and try and fly over to the middle island while the updraft is towards the left side, so you can catch the updraft at the right time to get a boost up to the middle island. Then drop down on the middle island and replenish your magic by cutting all the grass. Then change the wind direction to northeast and wait for the updraft to come back around and use it to fly to this area. And then it will put you back here after you fail to get to the area. And then go in this door. And you will be back in Forest Haven. So drop down. And run past the lily pad. And drop down to the second area. And you will need an empty bottle. So pick one of your bottles to empty. I suggest the one with blue potion in it if you've been following along. And empty that bottle. And then scoop up some forest water. You filled your bottle with forest water. You can use it multiple times, but it loses its forest freshness after just 30 minutes. After that, it becomes normal water. We will use this forest water to easily beat the boss. So go ahead and re-equip something over the forest water so you don't accidentally use it. And then make your way back up the Deku tree using the Boko Baba buds. And then, once you get up to this tree branch, fly over to the arrow and let go and go through the door. Then head to the point of this platform and change the wind direction to southwest. Then fly over, cut the plants to restock on magic, then change the wind direction to northwest, and quickly hop off into the gale so it lifts you up, and avoid the Peahats as they will knock you into the ocean, and that is not what you want to do. And fly to the platform and let go. If you want, you can farm for golden feathers again, and then head back into the Forbidden Woods. Once back in the Forbidden Woods, head towards the teleportation pot and go in it. Then go in the teleportation pot again, and it will teleport you to just outside the boss room. If you want, you can break the pine cone looking things for different stuff, but there are spiky balls in some of them, so they won't damage you, but they will slow you down. And there's also a fairy in one of them, so feel free to do that if you want. But we only have about 25 minutes left with our fresh water. So go ahead and enter the boss room when you're ready. And you will see Makar over in a giant flower thing. If I were you, I'd pause the game and equip my fresh water on one of the buttons, and then unpause the game and walk over to the giant flower. A cutscene will play that shows Makar, and a giant plant will come out and eat Makar. Whoop! Then it will grow vines that attach to the ceiling. To beat this boss, avoid his tentacles while walking around the room and targeting his vines. And hit his vines with the boomerang to make his flower drop down to the ground. And then you're supposed to hit him with your sword, but you can use the fresh water to kill him in one hit. So target him and use the fresh water. And that will kill him in one hit. Normally you would have to use your sword, and it would take about 3 rounds of that to win. Swordsman, are you the one who rescued me? You have my thanks. When all went dark around me, I thought my time on the earth was over. But why are you here, Swordsman? What? The great Deku tree sent you? Oh, that's right. Today's the day of our annual ceremony. Oh, I'm in trouble. I shouldn't be here. I must get out of here immediately. So go ahead and collect the heart container. You got a heart container. Your life energy has increased by 1, plus your life gauge has been replenished. Let's go, quickly! Then walk into the wind warp. The wind warp will take you to the Great Deku Tree. Oh, Makar, you have returned safely. I'm sorry, Great Deku Tree. I know you warned us many times, but still I did not listen. Do not worry, Makar. You are safe now. Just be more careful from now on. You have done well, Clumsy. I must thank you for your brave deeds. Here is that which I have promised you. Please accept it. Farore's Pearl. Nice. You received Farore's Pearl. The Earth Spirit, the Great Deku Tree, has seen fit to give you this jewel, a treasure of the goddess Farore. It is my hope that this pearl shall lead you to a fair destiny. All is well, Makar. Do not cry. Please play your songs for me as you always do. Oh, that's right. We must begin our ceremony soon, before the day ends. I'm sorry to keep you all waiting. Let the ceremony begin. Oh, great Clumsy. As my thanks to you, I shall play even harder than I normally do. I hope you enjoy it. Remember that cello instrument, because that will come in later in the story. Just remember it for now. Great Deku Tree, this year you have once again produced some splendid seeds. With these seeds, we will continue to spread new forests across the Great Sea. Let us go, Koroks, to the sea. See you all next year. Take care. Farewell, great swordsman. May the winds of chance bring us together again someday. Bye. See you guys later. See you in Breath of the Wild. Every year after the Koroks perform this ceremony, they fly off to the distant islands on the sea and plant my seeds in the hopes that new forests will grow. Forests hold great power. They can change one tiny island into a much larger land. Soon, a day will come when all the islands are one, connected by earth and grove. And the people who live on that great island will be able to join hands and together create a better world. Such is my dream. But the one you are chasing is trying to prevent that dream from ever coming to pass. Clumsy, already your fate is tied to the fate of this world. You must proceed with great care. Yes, sir. All right. Once you're done with your business in Forest Haven, go ahead and exit through the door. And once you're outside, go ahead and go downstream and swim to the coast and go up on the coast and go down to where your boat is. And you will see a post box dancing. So go ahead and answer the post box. Good morning. Letters for Clumsy. We have one letter. Here is your letter. Dear Clumsy, if you are reading this letter, it can only mean that you have peeked into one of our many post boxes. I am indebted to you. I am very sorry I let you leave without thanking you. Please accept my heartfelt apology along with my thanks. We cannot do much to help you, but we can at least do this. If we get any letters or parcels for you, we will deliver them to a post box near you. If you see any wiggling post boxes, please look inside them. I suppose you have a long way to go before your perilous journey is done. I have included a gift for you with my letter in the hope that it might help you. Please accept this small token. I look forward to the day that we meet again. May fortune fill your wings. From Komali's father. And he included a piece of heart. How nice of him. You got a piece of heart. Collect 4 of these to complete a new heart container. More heart containers equals more life. Alright, then go ahead and talk to your boat. So this place too had been attacked by Ganon. Could he already be regaining his power? Clumsy, you must get the remaining pearl. It lies in a place northwest of here. We must set sail immediately. So go ahead and hop into your boat. And if I were you, I'd change my fresh water to something else. That will do it for this episode. Next episode, there are some things on the Great Sea that we can get before heading to our next destination. So I look forward to doing that, and I hope you look forward to seeing it as well. And I hope you liked this episode. If you did like this episode, make sure to leave it a positive rating. If you didn't like this episode, make sure to leave it a negative rating. If you'd like to join the Ninja Clan and see more videos like this in the future, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And it would really help me out if you shared this video around, or subscribe to my Subscribestar or Patreon to unlock exclusive rewards. That would help me out tons. But even if you guys don't do any of that, I hope you like this video, and I hope you have a great day. Alright, Ninja Clan, see you next time. Bye.